All right, so this video is about learning your fretboard on the guitar. First thing I want to say is if you really have never given this a much thought or haven't, applied yourself to it seriously, go to the website Music Theory for Guitar, How to Learn Your Fretboard. It's a great lesson. If you do that, you will learn your fretboard. That guy, all his stuff, all his lessons are great. So, but even if you're not all that familiar with a fretboard, when you're lying in bed at night and cannot fall asleep, or you wake up and you want to distract yourself from thinking about all the horrible stuff going on in the world, what I do is I picture my fretboard. And also we'll say it's helpful to know the circle of fifths, the cycle of fourths. But if you don't know that, you can still do this. But you should learn that if you don't. All right. So let's say I'll start with the note E flat, and I'm going to use the low E string. And so I'm going to name the fret that each E flat is on the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string in my mind. So I picture the fretboard, E flat. First one on the 6th string is the 11th fret, and then the 6th fret, and then the 1st fret, and then the 8th fret, and then the 4th fret, and then the 11th fret. That was E flat going from low string to high string. And then, being on the high string, let's say I'll use the cycle of fourths. I'll go to A on the 1st string. I'm sorry, A flat. And so A flat on the 1st string, 4th fret, A flat. 2nd string is 9th fret. 3rd string is 1st fret. 4th string is 6th fret. Excuse me. 5th string, that was rude, is A flat. 6th string is 11th fret, and the 6th string is the 4th fret. I'm very sorry. But it's not about speed at all. It's about accuracy, especially if you're not particularly familiar with your fretboard. Going up, go very slow and make sure you have the right fret, because if you practice the wrong thing, well, this is worse than not doing anything at all. You don't want to practice the wrong thing. So, however, you can do this when you're sitting on a bus, or you're lying in your bed, or whenever you're doom scrolling and don't have anything else you can do. Instead of doing that, think of your fretboard, pick a note, any note. I'll do it one more time. Let's say G. I'm going to start from the high E string. G is 3rd fret, and then 8th fret, and then the 12th fret, and then the 5th fret, and then the 10th fret, and then the 3rd fret. And all your notes are between the 1st fret and the 12th fret. Don't use open strings. You probably know them. And don't go past the 12th fret. That's just a repeat of where you are, and you can save that for later. So all your notes either they are going to be named between the 1st fret and the 12th fret. So I promise you, if you do this, if you sleep well, maybe you'll never do this. But if you don't, this is killing two birds with one stone. All right. Hope it works for you.